What's going on, guys? So today I have a Going Gear EDC club. All right, just open this here. But quick note on the videos, I changed the audio to mono, and this is just kind of a test. I want to see if this is going to be better for the people out there who wear headphones and stuff. If you're not familiar, I make videos, you know, most of my videos anyway, I'm sitting behind the tripod here. Okay, that's where I can be hands-free and touch things and look around, and I'm looking through a viewfinder. But oftentimes my head is off to the left of the camera. Now, if I look around while I'm talking, my voice travels from the left side of the speakers to the right side of the speakers. It's in stereo. And that can be quite annoying for people who wear headphones or AirPods or earbuds or whatever. And I've had those complaints on and off for years. So I'm just trying this in mono to see if it's any different. The audio itself should be the same. The only difference is that it should be dispersed equally among both speakers, whether you have a speaker system for your computer or whatever's coming to your laptop or your phone or whatever. So just like some feedback on the audio, like I said, it should be the same or better, but you let me know. Let me know what you think of it. So anyway, yes, we have a Going Gear EDC club. So I just popped this open. Looks like there's two items. Of course, our jelly sticker, which we always love, which we have lots of now. So yeah, it's just these two things. We have a flashlight, and it looks like a wallet type card. So let's take a look at this first. It says fit your wallet, Wildcard, the really, really thin wallet knife. So this has 6 functions and a fly-off blade. I don't know what they mean by that. Well, let's look at the back before I rip into it. All right, so this is pretty interesting. Obviously, there's a ton of different credit card, style knife, multi-tools that you've seen over the years. Most of them are pretty cheaply made. This one is an interesting concept. It's just a rotating blade that goes around the frame, which has a bunch of cutouts, I guess, for different types of functions. So let's just tear into this and see what we got going on. Like a plastic backing. There we go. Okay. So we'll save the paperwork here just in case you can't figure this out. Wildcard. Looks like there is a nail notch in here. Okay, this rotates. I'm pulling on it, but nothing's happening. Maybe it's locked. So, zoom in. Get a better look at this together. Alright, so I got a little zoom in on this. So we're going to figure out how to get this blade out. Pulling on it doesn't seem to work. Looks like there's a little lock symbol here. Okay, this flexes. Alright, so we can see this almost acts like, a liner lock. So if I depress that and pull out, okay. So that's how our blade is unlocked. I'm assuming that's also going to lock. Yes, it does. There's a notch right here. So it rotates around and locks. There's just a hair of play. I mean, it's barely moving at all, but there's a tiny bit of wiggle there. Obviously, it's very thin, not super comfortable at all, but very functional. In fact, instead of holding it, like this and putting pressure against your fingers, I would hold it sideways when actually using this. But yeah, pretty cool. Definitely a different design. You can see we have a partially serrated blade. All right, so we got a flat edge, and then the serrations, which is really nice. All right, depress that, rotate in. All right, it should lock back, which it does. So this will not open at all. I really like the fact that there's these two little, bent up pieces that kind of protect the blade a little bit. Even on this portion here, you're not going to get anything in there. I mean, I can't even get my finger or the skin of my finger to get down on that edge. So it's completely safe. You can rub this inside your hand or your pocket or whatever. Even if you just have this in the pocket, there's no worry of cutting yourself or anything. So that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. So let's put that off to the side here and check out this flashlight. LD70 says 4,000 lumens. Interesting. This one's marked green. I guess there's a black one, a golden, a blue, and a green. This is the green one. I'm not sure what brand this is. Oh, okay. Imalent. New to me. Never heard it before, but 4,000 lumens. It seems like a really small package here. That would be very impressive. So we got some paperwork here. A little silicone gel pack. It's an interesting looking flashlight. 4,000 lumens, huh? The LD70 Mini. There's some contacts here, which I'm assuming is for you're charging, it almost looks like it pulls out. But I'm pulling on, nothing's happening here. I don't really know. We got a button on the back. There's a little screen here, zoom in. Okay, it's locked. All right, so I'll tell you what. I'm going to learn how this light works instead of fumbling around like an idiot for 10 minutes. And I'll come right back as soon as I figure out what's going on with this, and we're going to talk about it. All right, so I'm back. I have a little bit of a grasp of what's going on. Just looked at the instructions there real quick. So first of all, when you hit the back, you can see that there's a lock image on there. This is in a locked position, which is nice. They don't accidentally turn it on. You just have to hit that 4 times to unlock it. And you can see now it is unlocked. So this little screen is kind of interesting. So just pushing it once turns the flashlight on and actually gives you the information as to the output. All right, and obviously the voltage there. So you can see 3.6 volts, 20 lumens. All right, you turn it back on, push and hold down. Goes to 200 lumens, 900 lumens, 2000 lumens. At any point you could double click to go to 4,000 lumens. Actually, that is burning my finger. My pinky was on the bottom there. So let's back this out a little bit. 4,000 lumens. I could feel the heat coming off of that thing. That is really cool. Now you can see, obviously, this is not shipped with a fully charged battery, so it's blinking showing the battery is low. So go ahead and shut that off. But before I do, actually, I want to show you. Double click goes to the, oh, turn on. Oh, maybe it's not enough battery power. Come on, oh, the battery died. All right, I was going to show you when you do a double click to the 4,000 lumens. All right, double click again. It's not going to let me do it because there's not enough power here, but it goes to that strobe mode, all right, which is intense. I hit that on accident, actually, trying to figure this out. Nope, okay. So we're almost out of power here. So we got to shut that off. That is really, really interesting. I'll definitely have to play with this more. I don't think I can recall a flashlight that works quite like that. I've seen different flashlights that have, LED indicators that show battery power as well as output, but never like a little miniature screen there. I do love the lockout feature. I think that's really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna have to charge this thing up fully and play with this some more. But that would be amazing. I mean, 4,000 lumens, in the palm of your hand. That's pretty cool. Let's try it one more time. Maybe we'll get lucky. 4,000? Nah, shut off. All right, well, we'll have to talk about that maybe more in the future. So that is really interesting. Let's go ahead and read about these. So the Imalent LD70 flashlight looks like it sells for $60 normally. It says the Imalent LD70 might be small in size, but it packs a ton of power with a maximum output of 4,000 lumens. It has an OLED output display. Comes with a built-in battery that is magnetically rechargeable and is waterproof up to 2 meters. That's actually really cool, being waterproof. And then the other item, of course, the Wildcard by Zootility Tools, which is a totally new brand to me. Never seen that before. That looks like it sells for $30 normally. All right, so I got $80 worth of stuff in this month's package. The folks at Zootility thought of everything when designing the Wildcard. Thinner than 2 credit cards. This knife, screwdriver, pry bar, and bottle opener is a perfect fit in any wallet. I didn't even go over the other features. Pry bar and I guess this whole corner. You got some cool things going on here, and obviously the cutout could probably work as a bottle opener as well. So anyway, it says with a quick detachable blade, it's easy to clean and replace. Detachable. I didn't even realize it was detachable. If you're really hard on the heat-treated 420 stainless steel, it's even dishwasher safe. So 420 blade. Let's get that to rotate again. Push the lock in. Removable, huh? Maybe in a half position. Is this removable? I'm trying to pull up on it. I don't want it to lock. Well, I'll have to look at this a little further. I'm sure in one position here, if I use my brain and look how this is lining up, it probably pops off. Wait before it's closed? No. Lifting up. I'm wiggling it as I'm turning, because obviously it turns in a track. There's 3 raised pieces here, and then 3 pieces of the blade too. So at some point this lifts off. Okay, I referred to the directions on this tool. So we're going to see if I can figure this out, because I just don't really get it. But you're supposed to, I guess once it's unlocked, you put your index finger through the hedge to kind of lift up a little bit, and as you depress this lock, it's supposed to rotate up over these guides. Now that kind of locks in place again. Oh, there we go. Okay. So it rotates past where it's supposed to, looks like. And then lifts up, maybe? There we go. Okay, so I got it to pop off. So obviously you can see the connection between these three raised parts and these three pieces in the blade. So the blade is removable. So you can, take it off just to sharpen it by itself, which is actually really nice, or clean it if need be. Okay, that took about 5 minutes putting this back on. It does come with instructions, which you can, of course, read, and I definitely recommend reading them. Otherwise, you are pretty destined to cut yourself trying to get this back together. It wasn't that big of a deal. I just had to do it off camera because as I'm talking, I'm looking through the viewfinder and just was not getting it. Basically, you're setting this blade up on an angle almost like this so that the three, obviously, the three tabs that are on the blade itself can push down, and then you're locking them in underneath these raised tabs, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, once you get the hang of it, just take it apart and put it back together once, you'll figure it out. But it was a little confusing, certainly, while I'm sitting, trying to look through the camera. But anyway, that's it for Going Gear's EDC Club of the Month, the Wildcard. Pretty unique, definitely a totally different design for a knife you'd keep inside your wallet, which is really, really cool. But I'm more so really interested in this flashlight. So I got to get this thing charged up so I can play with it, learn about it a little bit more, and maybe I'll do a future video on that. We'll see. So this month definitely had some unique stuff. But that's it for now. Let me know down in the comment section if you've ever seen either one of these things. I've never even heard of this flashlight brand or this tool company. So it just goes to show, I mean, there's just so many different companies out there putting out so much different gear. It's kind of hard to keep up. But anyway, that's it for now. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.